pick a door.
The Ghost in the Shell chat has come back to us. And
Ghost in the Shell is so peak.
I would not call it peak, right? Because it's like, I don't know. I like the energy of the term peak, but at the same time, to me, it sounds like, oh, there's nowhere else to go. You're right at the top. The only way else to go is down. But I want to agree with you. I finished watching Ghost of the Shell, and just right off the back, chat, I fell in love with it. Because I seen Ghost in the Shell a long time ago. It was amazing. I loved it. I loved every moment of it. Well, even though I didn't really understand what I was looking at, right? I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but it's cool, right? Like Toonami days, right, chat? Yeah, Toonami's still a thing, right? Right? So what I've been told, not told, or what I read, shocker, right, chat, is that this is the original art style that the creator wanted to go in, like this. And I'm like, you know, the crazy thing is, throughout this show, she calls him monkey face, and I'm like that's funny, because that's exactly what it's supposed to be. More funny is what I'm trying to say, chat. It's serious and it's bloody and it's gruesome. AI read it to me. It's gruesome, it's bloody, and it's serious, but it's got a lot more humor, chat. But the art style just it's like an updated version of, not version as in you never done it before, but updated version of what was in the past. I made a video a while ago where I said anime from the past did it better. Now, but I didn't necessarily say it in art style. Yes, art style was really great, but I'm looking at that more like nostalgia, really. However, I'm thinking of more of the writing when I said anime in the past did it better. Like nowadays, it's like I feel like a lot of the animes, they're just rushing it, so they don't have enough, depth to it. Like Solo Leveling, it's got depth, but I don't think it has enough depth. Not on a free run level, not on everything else level. I know those shots fired, but I say that not as I hate Solo Leveling, but more of a I like Solo Leveling, but it's not on par. I really do like Solo Leveling, but it's not on par with a lot of everything else. It's like, I love peanut butter and jelly, but it's not on par with a full steak dinner. You know what I'm saying, chat? I'm just saying. And I did tell you that I'm not a big fan of chibi face, and I wouldn't call this chibi face, but it's like a mix of they have I don't know, man. They're doing it amazing. I watched the first episode. There's only one episode. And strangely enough, chat, thanks to the Bookkeeper's Amazon, I was able to get my hands on this. Now, trying to get a screenshot was a pain in the butt.
The color grading is beautiful.
The color grading is beautiful. It's magnificent. The best I've ever seen. Maybe not the best, but it's amazing. Trying to get a screenshot of this was a pain in the butt. I was heated. Only reason why I'm in a good mood right now is because I'm drinking some energy drink. But it was annoying because Amazon does not want OBS recording and stuff. The only way for you to do that, chat, is you have to record your screen using another computer. Don't do it illegally, of course.
Because I was here face holding back tears.
Anyway, what I love about this Ghost in the Shell is that the robots have chibi face. I think that is great, because these robots were adorable, but they weren't, adorable in a... The robots from the old, Ghost in the Shell were adorable, but as adorable as they can be for a robot, right? For like a bulky, spider robot. But the fact that they add like little mouths to them makes it cute, man. It's awesome. Speaking of cute, the word cute, chat. You ever seen those clips, I think, on TikTok? They're like, "Aw, so cute." I hate that so much. Something about like a guy saying, "Aw," I hate that. I hate it. So it makes my skin crawl. It does. I don't know what it is, chat, but whatever. I'm getting on a tangent. So I can't play a clip for you, but it's got so much humor to the point where when he plugged in like to a hard line so they can like talk over the line and everything, she moaned, and he was like, "Don't moan when you do this. It makes it weird." And there was a reason why she did that, because she said her upgrade was funky or whatever. Like so the plug didn't fit right. And I'm like, they are making this anime so much more well-rounded. Think about it, chat. It doesn't really matter how dire your circumstances is. Someone's always going to be throwing out a joke, you know, saying something funny. You being more human, right? The Ghost in the Shell from a long time ago, when you compare it to this, like, this seems way more human than the Ghost in the Shell in the past. Because the Ghost in the Shell in the past, I mean, it was like serious, like it was story, it was like all that, it was just seriousness, right? But this, it has like a soul in it, if I'm being honest. It's easy on the eyes, chat. And when I say it's got seriousness in it, I think I don't know if they're redoing the Ghost in the Shell, because I recall maybe the first episode of the OG Ghost in the Shell where there was a kid or something like that, like that she saved from like an orphanage. It was something. It was this boy that she saved, and I feel like this happened the same thing in this episode, but I just don't remember. Someone tell me in the comments, chat. But in this first episode, it was about putting an end to some crazy practices that were happening at this orphanage, right? And to the point where they're like shocking the kids, right? Shock collars don't belong on kids. Leashes, maybe, you know, you've seen those people walking around with leashes on the kids, but now they do backpacks, which is a lot better. Don't put anything around your kid's neck. Anyway, so we also get to see some of the characters who are like, they're characters, but they're more like fodder, if I'm being honest. Because this is a character, but it's hard to I don't want to over-explain it, chat, because I don't want to spoil anything. But again, I'm loving the chibi face in this art style and everything. It is a vibe. And I've said time and time again that I do not like chibi face in a potentially serious anime, but they're adding a human component to this anime. This is the scene I'm like, oh my goodness, because it's like they're, you know, brainwashing these kids if they're being bad, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Then you have that one dude from Sonic right here. Yeah, Dr. Eggman, or one of the Eggmans, another chibi face, chat. They do it so well. They do it so well. But at the same time, you see serious stuff like this. I have to freeze frame it. You ever heard them say don't freeze frame things, like, because it looks funky? Yeah, this is one of them. Chat, I have to give this first episode a 10 out of 10, like big time. They did it well. And if the creator said this is what it originally was supposed to look like, then I'm down for it. I suggest get your hands on this anime as soon as possible.
That looks like 90s anime.
It's a good 90s anime, chat.